Hello, hello, and welcome back to Fate Extra. So last time we started exploring the first floor, finished exploring, got an awkward lunch with Rin, and apologized, and now we are gonna go ahead and go into the second floor. We still don't know who our adversary is, but it's pretty obvious. And if you've if you've seen the Saber playthrough, it's even more obvious who the person is. So yeah, let's keep going. Day four. Yeah, four. I received a notification that Rin's Mystic Code is ready, so I go where she is. Sorry about making you trapeze all the way over here. This is the base red Mystic Code. It contains magic amplification mechanism built by Atlas. I got it through a shady deals with dangerous people. It's my trump card, if you will. Is it really okay for me to take something that important from her? Don't worry about it. It's not like I can't use it anymore. In fact, I want you to use it. I understand it will be my honor to use such a generous gift to the best of my ability. However, it seems like the Icor-like stuff, it means that it's defective after a fashion. This Mystic Code was designed to be used by specific magus. To use it, you must defeat a powerful enemy and gain its Mystic Code's approval. Approval from the Mystic Code. She's talking like it's alive. That could be possible considering we're talking about alchemy here. It's not alive, but there are protections in place to keep its power from being, abused. Unfortunately for me, it never recognized me as my defeated foe was worthy. In the end, we arrived at this point, with me being unable to use it. If there happens to be a worthy opponent in the arena, I'll let you know via your terminal. My advice is to be patient in your search and consider yourself lucky if you can use it. I see. With that said, I won't mean anything if I don't find that sort of enemy to defeat it. The second cipher key has been generated on the second floor. The challenge is set before me. Okay, I'll head towards the arena. Alright, so today we have to talk to Taiga because of the reward for collecting the stuff we needed. Ah, so you managed to contact the offending magazine. Good work. Speaking of work, do you have a minute? Hakuno, I have time to help your beloved teacher, right? In for a penny, in for a pound. Penny? Pound? Pish posh. I'm talking about food. Someone has been deleting food data. It didn't matter to me until I realized that those were some good recipes being deleted. But all is not lost. It seems the deleted data has been recovered from the arena within 2 days. So if you would kindly search the arena to find the data from 2 dishes within the 6th round. And that's just gonna be in the arena. Right, so for now we don't really have much to do. We have, what do we have? We have an unknown battle in the thing. I'm just kinda curious to see what matrix level we are with Archer 3, okay. I'm just making sure we are on schedule. Oh, and I forgot to see status. We can level up, so let's go do that. Off we go. Yep. So close. Yeah. We aren't done there. Anyways, let's go into the arena. There's nothing else to do. So let's go. Really, the last few battles aren't very eventful, all things considered. There are a regular number of fissures in the wall, both large and small. The whole fight is powerful, but also seems to utilize several different weapons. Alright, off we go. Marek Lunar Sea, 2nd floor, area level 32. I think we are pretty good in levels. I'm getting the feeling that I'm prey right now. That must mean the enemy servants nearby. Getting approval from the Mystic Code is good. Just don't forget your opponent is lurking around here. Archer's right, as always. Getting the Mystic Code's approval won't mean anything if I'm dead. I should proceed and explore the arena, but with caution. Indeed. Alright, let's take a look. This is a bit of an annoying One, because we have to go around. Wait, let me check. Just check if I have the right equipment. Yeah, it's all good. Because most of the time we just have to go around. There it is.
Nani?
Another enemy. No, it's like the effigy from the prelims, but it's been projecting that intent to kill. Maybe a servant's abilities have been loaded into it, and it's been sent to collect triggers. How four of them. Our enemy really wants to remain anonymous until the elimination battle. The enemy master is, thorough. First they altered their bulletin board, then they sent an effigy to explore the arena. If we fight the other effigy, we'll gain information of some kind. Yes, we will. But before that, let's just, beat up the things. The projectiles from the Mystic Code go through walls, so that's always a nice thing to see. No, it's this. Yeah, it's like this. We're doing pretty good damage, all things considered. There we go. And we one-cycle these guys now. Now the thing is, how much XP do we get from this? Pitiful XP. Yeah, that's what I expected. Once we reach the optimal level, it's not worth grinding. The only ones worth grinding are probably the strong enemies, the how do we call it, rare monsters. Alright, off to explore this area. We still need to get the archer's final achievement, which is walking a few thousand steps. Alright, round here, there we go. Alright, so we got this, it's probably this, and this. Let's see it. Yep, it is exactly that. Right, we got this, then we have this over here. Where are, yeah, okay, I see. Just making sure I know where I'm going. And there we have it. We have the entirety of the enemy read out for us. Ether crystal, it's always nice to have one around. Yeah, we know. Oh yeah, we also need to collect a few more item folders, because there is one more dialogue with Archer about the item folders, but as long as we get every one of them, we should get that.
美しい舞台を整えている。トーナメント形式である以上、勝ち続けたマスターたちの交友は深まるというのにな。
Yeah, unlike a normal Holy Grail war, when you can beat it without interacting all that much with the enemy masters, this one you kind of have to. That we are sharing a space for a whole week at least. Alright, so it's a triangle thing. So let's try repeating the thing. Oh, nice, a critical all there. Nice. Nicely done. Now let's deal with this guy. If an enemy attacks us, that means that we don't know all of their attack pattern. That's basically it. It doesn't have anything to do with your levels, surprisingly enough. There we go. This should not attack us after this. Alright, let me see. There we go. Alright, just completing this thing for completion's sake. This was just a roundabout either way. It is a bit annoying exploring this area because it's really just roundabouts. But it's still pretty linear, all things considered. Alright, so this, then probably this. Yeah, we are done with the first thing, so yep, there we go. Boom, you're gone. Nice. Alright, on to the next part. We already have pretty much half the map done. And, yep, let me just check something. Okay, yep. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Alright, so, right is the correct way to go. So we're gonna go left. There's a strong enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save because they are very dangerous. Even when you know what you're doing. Like we saw in the previous, I think it was the previous episode, really. Alright, let's just go for, this, and let's just go for weaken all the way. And this. Don't leave anything to chance, really. There we go, we got the debuff. We got it twice. I don't think they stack, I'll think. I don't know. I think it's just once. He's like guarding a lot, which is not good. For us, at least. Oh, we got this right, at least. Alright. I think we should be able to deal with them now. Yep, 2 more should be do it. 1 if he doesn't guard. Nope, it's 2. Alright, that is that. Alright, he's gone. Yep, see, they either spawn once per playthrough or once every time you enter the arena. Not really sure how their spawning mechanics work. But yeah, alright, up you go. Nope, no. Then it's this. Alright. Anyone either way. There we go. And they're gone. We should be able to at least be very, if not level up, then almost. There we go, we have almost the entirety of their thing, but they're pretty easy. The destroyer is literally just go in a circle with the commands and we're pretty much done. Oh. Alright, now we should be able to fight the guy. That automaton we saw earlier is right over there. I am gonna save, and I am gonna go ahead and restore Archer's MP. Where is it? There it is. Fix a little bit, since we don't heal all that much. We heal 50, 50, 60, I don't really know. It's a bit odd in that thing. Alright, so let me see. I'm just gonna go for healing. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so save. Since we're not aiming to beat it, we're just aiming to stall it. There we go, there it is. Lying in wait, are you? This thing is giving off a sentience unlike the enemies programs that I have fought so far. Archer deflects a tornado of an attack that the effigy unleashes. I think, based on appearances, you're up against a servant clone. Be careful, Master. This isn't some knockoff brand servant.
気を楽にな。気をつけろマスター。このドール、サーバントクラスのようだ。
Yes, indeed. So, as usual, let's go for Wings of Crane. Red Hound,
切り込むか、食らいつけ。フルンディング。
It is gonna take a while because the animation takes so long.
食らいつけ。フルンディング。布石を打たせてもらおう。食らいつけ。フルンディング。布石を打たせてもらおう。
Alright.
らしくなってきたな、マスター。
Yes, indeed. So let's do this again. And then go for guards and hope for the best.
任せろ。食らいつけ。フルンディング。食らいつけ。フルンディング。
Alright, he didn't wait there, so yeah. Sometimes he waits, sometimes he doesn't. Oh shit, I mistakenly used Wings of Crane. That sucks. Still do a lot of damage just by one. Wings of Crane, oh we did good there. Alright, so I'm gonna go for a full guard, heal him there just in case, and there's that. Nice, we did pretty good honestly. Yep, just in case we're full at health. We're at full health. Yep, we're lucky there. We made it. Archer's chest is healing from the enemy's relentless blows, and Seraph terminates the fight. That effigy packs a lot of punch without unleashing an old phantasm. He must be a very mysterious spirit. Thanks for the backup, Archer, but I could tell myself that from all the mystery, this one's a great hero. Master, let's stop while we're ahead. We know that we're up against a berserker. Alright, let's get out of here. Who knows what next surprises lie in store for us if we linger. We got Matrix 2! How nice. The lack of information we have on our enemy will be at the end of us. If this master can remotely control the servant copy, we'll keep finding ways to hinder us. We should stop for today and come up with a strategy. Alright, and for the first time in this playthrough, let's actually use... might as well take a look at this. Blinding Rage. Gives a significant boost to most stats, but at the cost of one's reasoning and sanity. As all decisions are made by the master, the servant under this spell will be little more than an empty automaton. Alright, so let's actually use... Where is it? A Return Crystal. Oh, right, I forgot. We don't use items there. A Return Crystal. It automatically transports us, here. Since we're already at a good level, we don't need to backtrack all the way. We got it. Pretty good. We are 54. We're pretty good, all things considered. Save the progress. Save. Whoa. Alright. Next day. Day 5. I go where Rin is and tell her what happened yesterday. An effigy that copies the actions of a servant. They're really trying to lay falsified trails. Well, I'm glad you're not dead. But from what you told me, your enemy is really strong. It looks like a light bulb goes on in Rin's head. Hold up a second. You fought yesterday, right? Did you discover the other enemy's class? Considering the ferocity of the attacks, I'm sure he's a berserker. Even while hiding his identity and not using noble phantasm, it was obvious what he was. A berserker. I see, thanks. Really silent and fought for a moment, eyes downturned before looking at me. That effigy, there is something I need to tell you about it. I can't talk about it here. Come see me in the nurse's office this afternoon. Something that we can't discuss here. What could that be? She seems pretty serious about this, so something must be up. In any case, I'll go to the nurse's office this afternoon. Indeed, so let's go there. The hunt for the enemy's identity and the search for the trigger have been fruitless. 4 days of the prep period have already passed, and all I know is our enemy's servant is a berserker. And there is no doubt that the master is top-notch hacker. It's irritating to have the deficit of decisive information, but I guess I just have to deal. Fortunately, I have a great ally in Rin. She said she wanted to talk this evening. She said she'd be waiting at the nurse's office. Let's go there. Before that, let's just talk with Archer, see if he has anything to say. Anything special on your mind? What's going on?
相手の出方がわからない以上、こちらにできることは自己管理だけだ。ま、今更言うまでもないがね。緩みすぎるのも気負いすぎるのも。
Indeed, let's not slack off yet. I mean, we are pretty good. We should be able to level up if we just keep attacking all the enemies in front of us. So we're pretty good on that front. Oops, nurse's office is in the first floor. And here it is. Soon after I arrive in the nurse's office, Ring grabs me and pulls me behind the bedside curtains. She's so close I can smell the fruity shampoo in her hair. Sorry for pulling you in here, but I need to tell you something I don't want others to hear. It's about the doll you said you attacked you yesterday. I don't want the master who's in the control of the doll to eavesdrop on our conversation. You said the doll has been exhibiting the traits of a berserker, right? If that's the case, I can give you an anti-berserker firewall bypass I prepared earlier. If you have a serious advantage against a berserker, you will want that's a doll. But a countermeasure that targets berserkers specifically, why would Rin have that on hand? Because I figured something like this would be bound to happen. You asked for it. Saying that, Rin cups my face in her hands and leans in. Frozen stiff, I can only watch as she leans in closer. Yeah, that's the transfer system, and this thing is just kissing people, apparently. Rin gets closer. My heart races, and then her forehead taps against mine. With her forehead resting on mine, Rin whispers something. Transferring duplicate executable file. Destination of transfer is Hakuno Kishinami. My cheeks tingle as something flows through them. It has to be the anti-berserker firewall bypass. It rapidly curses through my magic circuits, making its way to my servant. Rin shifts away. Code transmission complete. So says the girl in front of me. How long has it been since the two of us have conspired like this in the nurse's office? The thought popped into my head. Yeah, I remember. At the time I was angry that I couldn't thwart the highway plot as intended. I'm glad you're the one who saved me. If it'd be another master, I'd be fighting alone. And also... No, it's nothing. Okay. Anyways, now you can eliminate the doll. Don't forget you have to gain the Mystic Code's approval. She changed the topic, but at least she gives me what I needed to take out the doll. I should head to Arena and get the Mystic Code approval. And when approval we'll get indeed. Also, in case you haven't noticed, if you've watched my Saber playthrough, I'm pretty sure that the model for the effigy is different. Which is a pretty neat detail. They could have just made the same one, but they didn't, which is a nice thing. Alright, off we go. The effigy's back, and Ren causes more trouble. We will be the ones bringing the trouble. I can feel the firewall bypass coursing through my system. Let's go give the effigy a rough introduction to my new power, huh? Let's indeed. Alright, let's go ahead and knock some people and level up. I don't think I'm even gonna stun them. I'm just gonna go ahead and touch them. Since we're, yeah. At this point, we're just doing damage. We just know them enough so we can just kill them instantly. There we go. Extra turn, and they're gone. Bye.
消え去るがいい。次だ。休んでいる暇はないぞ。
Come here.
律儀な奴らだ。切り込むか。せい。見えた。まだだ。いい指示だった。万事がこの調子ならいいんだがね。
Come here.
任せろ。ここがせい。消え去るがいい。
Nice. Alright, let's take a look at... Oh, not this. But, I mean, yeah, this way. I think... Yeah, they don't follow us anymore. And we don't have all of their things, but we have a pretty good idea what they do. Well, apparently not. And we got paralysis. Well, luckily we can just end up with this. There we go. Maybe I should stun those guys. Alright, let's see if that guy respawned. I think it's once per playthrough. Yep, there he is. I don't know what caliber of heroic spirit your original is, but you're just a copy. I'm about to expose this imposter's true identity, Master. Alright, so let's just do this. There we go. Let's hope the debuff sticks. It didn't. Come on, stick debuff. The times I want the debuff to actually hit, there we go. We do more damage a little bit. Nice. Alright, 2 more attacks to do it. Alright, this should do it. And it's gone. There we go. Nice. Very close to a level up. I couldn't defeat it. I can tell the treatment is taking effect. If our enemy is a berserker, it will be an advantage. But the effigy is an imitation. Knowing that the real thing could be more powerful, I feel I ought to remain wary. Let's go. We still need to get the cipher keys and challenge the enemy for the Mystic Code's approval. There's still a cipher key at large, and not much time to collect it. We better explore now. And also, I should search for an enemy with a Mystic Code will approve of if possible. It was due in the Seraph's intervention, but the Mystic Code didn't react to the effigy. I still need to search for the triggers and get approval from the Mystic Code. I'll do whatever it takes. Yeah, it's nearby, just over there, so don't worry about it. Let's see, did you spawn? No, it's once per playthrough, it seems. It seems it's not over here, but later on. Let's take a look then. Alright, so and then this. There we go. That should level us up. There we go.
本領発揮だな、マスター。
Level up. Nice, level 33. Alright, let's just deal with this guy without... Okay, let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's the same thing, really.
任せろ。
Nice, a critical hit too. And off he goes.
いい指示だった。足止めを食らったな。
Alright.
急ごう。
Where are we? Yeah, right. So there is the enemy is over there, so let's go there. The Mystic Code's reacting. What are you seeing down there? Any powerful enemies nearby? Rin's transmission prompts me to scan the area. And when it happens, there it is. Looks like you've got a big one in your hands. I can tell even from here. That foe should be enough to gain the Mystic Code's approval. But when you fight it, be careful. That thing's probably more powerful than even certain servants. Rin's preaching to the choir. Even I'm not sure if I'd rather stay or run from that behemoth. That thing fell on you, it would grind your bones into salt. But it's ours, with that Mystic Code. Alright, so let's just save here. And let's get this thing over with. Right. We can't stun it, that sucks. Good confidence, Archer, as always. Anyways, let's just deal with this. Do the usual stratagem, really. This thing has like 12,000 HP, which is a lot. We got poisoned, which sucks. Didn't get a debuff, which sucks even more. There we go, it had to be the last one. Make us waste all that, all of that. Right, I'm just gonna go ahead and heal, and then next turn I'm gonna go and, kill the thing. Alright, so, this, let's go for defense. This, let's go for, attack and defense. That should kill us completely. There we go. Nice, critical there. And we got a triple. Nice, that's 1, 2. And we messed up that one, but that's fine, really. Alright, now we can remedy. There we go, I can do this. This is gonna go the defend there. We can try, I think it's gonna be an attack here. And, guard. Nicely done. One more sequence. Damn it. Alright. At least we didn't get poisoned. Alright. Should be enough right now. Just kill this guy, Moby Dick. Oh my god, really? 14x HP. Really at the edge, huh? And we got a shit ton of XP from that. Finally, we sunk the whale. What does the Mystic Code think? As Archer's insistence, I checked the Mystic Code slot in the terminal. The base read Mystic Code stored as a program on our computer seems to have come alive. It's reacting. One confirmation program headed your way. Address confirmed, port connected, session open, presentation on, application executed. The terminal winds as the mystic code box and the program Rin sent. Will it work? Right as I'm starting to worry, Rin alerts me with a confirmation of completion. Place read mystic code. Phew, success. By modding the Holy Grail through the back door, it's possible to amp the power of one's codecast. How about you give it a try? How nostalgic. Whoops, sorry, just talking to myself here. Hey, how about you try equipping it? I think Rin had terminated the transmission chain. This equipment is originally made for another Magi as a trump card. There's no doubt in my mind it's a really high quality item. I'll try it on for a moment. Anyways, let's where is it? Equip. We can now switch Dragon Claw with the Race Red Mystic Code, which gives us a boost to Ezra MP and heals servants HP and cures their status effects. It's probably the best one in the game, all things considered. It heals them to completion, which is pretty good. Right, we are now going to this area, which is the it was the other way. Alright, never mind. Nice, that was that. Alright, off we go. Shit. Alright, so this one... probably triangle. Let's try it. Or is it a waste? It's a waste. Either way, they have a lot more health since they're a little phalanx, so... There's 2 weights, yeah. Yep, but at least we got one right. They gave us a bit more XP. Yeah, almost 1,000, but it's not really worth grinding at this point. Anyways. Indeed. And I got Cedar's crystal ball. Alright, have to defeat this guy. Just this, and this. Apparently we got it wrong. But the other one got it wrong too. Oh well, it happens. Let's go for this one. It's fine, really. Damn it, it's the same one. At least we got the free piece here. And it's done. There we go. There are no more fountains here, so we're kind of stuck with healing items in this portion. But it's mostly fine, really. And then this, and then this, and then this. Nope, we got that one wrong. Oh my god, you are kidding me. Anyways, just to do this. There we go. I hate it when they're just like a little portion away from actual death. It's a bit annoying. Wait, let's complete this. There we go. Now we can go all the way around to complete the thing again. Yep, that's where we need to go, right there. But before that, let's turn around and... I know, there is a fountain right over there. I must have misread the map. Nah, we're fine, really. Alright, we got ourselves healed. And let me see. I don't think there's anything special here. Ah, nope, there is.
仕掛ける 律儀なやつ
Ah, there we go. We got it. Unfortunately, they have the
承知
thing, but I think we killed them in the first turn.
海だ返すぞ切り伏せる
There we go. Actually, we are going into the exit, so I did the wrong turn there, but at least we know where it is. It's this way.
進めばいいさ
The way over there is the optional way to go. There we go.
仕掛けるいいだろう
There, right. That's this. Let's just go full burst on these guys.
遅い
There we go.
切り伏せる遅い
Two more should do it. There we go. Bye.
本領発揮だなマスター次だ休んでいる暇はないぞ
Spring
いいも
roll
んと巡り会えたな
and a magical sphere. And that's pretty much everything
遠
in
慮
here.
いただいておこう
Yeah, that's pretty much everything. If not, we still have a few more days. Well, one more day to look around. But I'm pretty sure we got everything. Anyway, let's go and get our cipher key, which is right over here. I said right around here. Am I? No, it's this way. Right over there. Trigger obtained. The good news is we obtained the cipher keys. Bad news is the enemy's crazy strength. Be careful.
やるじゃないか
Anyways, we made it. We are at the end. Let's get out of here.
怪我はないかマスターあまり無理はするな
Well, he's sleeping, so there's nothing much to do here. We got everything. Nice. Tomorrow we get the last matrix for the other guy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next day. We paid Rani a visit to tell her about yesterday's events. It was probably a result of the anti-protection code from the impact. It's obvious that at that moment Rin stops talking, looks up and down, as if assessing my condition. What was she going to say? No, don't worry about it. But I know now I'm fairly certain I know who your opponent is. It's probably better if you find out who they are for yourself, Hakuno. The only thing you can tell is their enemy, your opponent, is the name of your opponent's noble phantasm. It's true, the name is God Force, aka Sky Piercer. It belongs to a famous Chinese general. A weapon of mass destruction, it is capable of every kind of attack possible, meaning, of course, Matrix 3. I should have known. I should have known there are only 4 masters left, and if Leo is not my opponent, there was a 50% chance it was her. I know that weapon, because I have seen it once. The master guiding that weapon, that friend who extended her hand to me, she's my opponent. It's not like I'm facing a friend like Shinji. This time I have faced someone truly dear to me. Hakuno. I know how you feel, but don't let it get to you now. I understand. The time that I could be hesitant has long since passed. Even though I am nothing but a bit of random data, I choose to fight until the end. And remember, you have a promise to keep. Promise. I promised Rin I would eat her cooking after the lunch egg incident. Yes, that's the reason enough to live. My commitment to that promise will be tested tomorrow. I will say, I do hope in the remake. I'm sorry, Master. This will be a painful fight. However, as your servant, I will defend you to the last. More against such a strong opponent. You cannot falter. I am your sword and shield. That is my duty as a servant. Harsher speaks as easy catchphrases, but I think that is because he's He isn't sure how to express his kindness. I have to fight her. He stands stoically at my side as the thought turns my stomach. He doesn't need to say anything. I know that in this world, there are only victors and losers are quickly culled. At least I can say my opponent that we are equally share the risk of victory or defeat. I see. A bitter resolution. But an honest one. Not hateful, nor malicious. Respectful. I see you've finally grown to a self-preservation instinct. When I have nothing more to add, you've become a soldier capable of defending their convictions. Let's be on our way, Master. You have to be as ready as possible for the battle ahead. The prep period ends today. I want to wake up tomorrow fully prepared for the fight to come. As I was saying, I hope that the remake, they give us more time to hang out with the Rani and Rin, because really we don't, unless we play the right, we don't really get to spend much time with them. So this finding a dear friend isn't really much for acquaintances at best at this point. Anyways, Archer, anything to say? Nope, not really. Alright, let's leave. Let's see, what else we have? We can talk to Tiger, and we can talk to Rani. So let's go ahead and talk to Rani. And before that, I guess we can take a look at the Matrix for this. God Force, 5 warriors of Guan Yu. The true name given to Lu Bu Feng Xiao's legendary halberd, the Sky Piercer. This weapon is considered the epitome of weaponsmith's art, as it perfectly balances all aspects of hand-to-hand combat with one formidable package. The God Force was a masterpiece of Chinese weapons, design created by the smith Shang Gong, specifically for Lu Bu, who he saw as a reincarnation of the ancient war god Guan Yu. Shang Gong believed that this god was responsible for the introduction of weaponry to the Chinese, and strove to create a weapon that contained the strength of all the weapons known to humanity at the time. This led to the creation of Lu Bu's Double Phantasm, which allows him to use his vast knowledge of the martial arts to adapt to and take advantage of his opponent's weakness. Due to being under the effects of blind rage enhancement, most of Lu Bu's skills have been erased from his mind, and only his knowledge of the spear and basic artillery, such as cannons, remains. Still, it is kind of horrifying to fight cannons, so yeah. Alright, let's talk to her. Hakuno Kishinami, have you discovered the identity of your next opponent? No, I didn't manage to find out who I was supposed to fight. That's all I'll answer for now. If I can do that, these almost carefree times can continue if only for one more day. Is that so? Participants in this Holy Grail must face their assigned foes no matter what. Tomorrow, the stars will show the truth to all. Goodbye then. As I watched Rani as she walked away, I sincerely hoped that tomorrow would never come. Don't lose focus. Rin's words echo in my head. If I lose focus, I'll be killed, and I have no intention of dying now. That's why, when tomorrow comes, I will face my opponent and defeat her. But for now, I think I should. Rani. I was calling out to her without realizing it. Yes. I just wanted to tell Rani how I enjoyed her cooking. I just wanted to say that. Is that so? With that, she turns and walks away. At this time, she won't be coming back. Yeah, there she goes. Anyways, we can go and talk to Tiger right now. You managed to save those 2 dishes. 1 down, 6 to go. Here, have this goldfish bowl. It'll go next to the. It'll go well with the rest of the decorations for your private room. I think. Yeah, no, there's one more, right? In the last week, and then we get everything. Let's take a look at it. There it is, our little goldfish. Our 2D PNG. Or is it an actual 3D model? I can't tell from here. I think that's an actual model. You're blocking the way, Archer. Damn it, no matter what I do, everything's blocking. I don't know, it gets a little better like this. I think it's an actual 3D model, but it looks like a PNG. A spinning PNG. Alright, off to the arena. This one is just, there's nothing really special there. There is a rare monster that spawns, but there's nothing really special going on in the arena, so I'll just cut it. Alright everyone, I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, here we are again. Now let's get out of here into the final day.
ああ、賛成だ。いい加減、外が恋しくなってきた。
Master, it's the elimination battle time again. We've done all we can, whatever that is. If you're ready, ready as you'll ever be, then I guess it's up to me to defend you with the best of my abilities. If you're wavering when I need you to make a choice, what? No. Who is most important to you right now? Alright, we got everything. And tomorrow we unfold to get rank E on the Matrix. The last day. I hope you're prepared for this elimination battle, because I'm looking forward to your fight. Yeah, you would, definitely would. Fight between friends is rare bird here. Not often the combatants understand one another so well. I plan to watch your fight with great relish. Now, I'll be waiting on the first floor. The priest leaves the room after uttering those macabre words. It goes without saying that I'll be guarding my life against someone who's guided and helped clueless like me. Okay, final preparation time. I'll go to the commissary first, then search for information in my room. Not really, we're good on how do I say, in, items, I guess. Anyways. Alteration of the soul, yes. Give Archer all his strength as possible. And with that, we are done. Fake Helix Sword. Well, we really can't test it in the arena right now, but you know what I mean. Anyways, let's take a look at what it does. It's the last thing. Let me see. Matrix status. Where is it? Fake Helix Sword. Pierces an enemy. Required projection, 3. It's the one that requires the most. It doesn't scale like Wing of the Crane. It's a nice little middle ground, I guess you could say. And I think it also does the most damage, but we're gonna do that one inside the Noble Phantasm to do the most amount of damage. We'll take a look at that one later, but for now, let's just go into our room and check out the thing. Stick with Archer. Anything new? There we go. There we go. That's the last achievement we needed for him. Magic Crystal Sphere.
何の見返りもないというのに、ひたすら走り続けてきた君への報酬だ。遠慮なく受け取ってくれ。ま、正直なところ、私はこうなると予想していたがね。うちのマスターの凝り性は把握している。アリーナの端から端まで走り尽くす程度、君ならやると信じていたよ。
There we go. We got a little nice. We got something nice for that. Alright, let's go for this thing. I should piece together all the information I know before the elimination battle. This round, the bulletin board was tampered with to show my name, but not my opponent's. After an escape from the unknown master, I found residue of their magic in the mark their attack left in the school building. Right, and the source of that magic was... Blind Rage. Right, upon investigating the damage due to the wall the next day, Rin guessed the servant had unleashed his Blind Rage. After that, I finally encountered my opponent on the second floor. They wore the guise of an effigy, but inside was a strong warrior. The enemy servant class was... I thought it was a berserker. Right. The servant's attack pattern screams berserker. Additionally, from the power of the servant's attacks, I felt they had to be famous heroic spirit. In order to repel the effigy, Rin used a uniquely calibrated firewall bypass she had prepared earlier. For its effect, it seemed Rin knew the true name of the servant and the identity of the master. She called the Noble Phantasm. Where is it? Okay, I don't remember the choice, but that's fucking hilarious. The 5 kitties and cuddly squee! No, it was the 5 warriors of Guan Yu. Right, no phantasm I'll be facing is called the God Force, the 5 warriors of the God of War. and disguised by a halberd named Skypiercer. It can that can decapitate, pierce, strike, wallop, and sweep. And we got Matrix E. There he is, Lubu. Said blade came from the Romans of the Three Kingdoms and belonged to Lubu Fengxiao. Actually seen him once before fighting as a servant in the battle between two of my friends. His master is Rani 8. That girl who saved me from danger time and time again is not my opponent. But I will fight fiercely. The Colosseum doors beckon now. Alright. I think we got more stuff. I'm just gonna save here, but I'm also gonna do a save state when we reach the arena, so I don't have to do the thing over and over again. Alright, let's take a look at that Matrix, shall we? His name is synonymous with treachery and betrayal, though his fame as a mighty general was known throughout the period of the Chinese kingdom known as the Era of the Three Kingdoms. His martial abilities are so advanced that he can easily be classified in any of the 5 classes presented in the Holy Grail: Lancer, Rider, Assassin, Berserker, and Archer. Not Caster, though. Right, and there's a funny thing that he can basically only exist, realistically, as a Berserker, since he will betray his master in all other classes. It's really a fun little thing to know. You will now enter the Colosseum and confront your opposing master. Are you ready? Remember, the only way to leave the Colosseum is to win. If you are ready, I will open the gate. Listen. The way to the Colosseum is now open, young master. I wish you the best of luck and hope you will return. Remember, it's kill or be killed. 1, 2, and off we go. There she is, Rani 8. And there he is. I wish you the best of luck today. Do we need to talk about something before we reach the bottom? I have no questions of my own, but do you have any for me? What are you? Me? I'm Rani 8, but you already possess that information, right? Let me see. What one is it? It's, what are you then? Alright, let's go for the giant. And who's the giant next to you? This creature here is just as you see. His name, it's Berserker. I mean, he has a... You mean he has a real name? Really? But... He has always behaved in such a manner, so perhaps the name would be wasted on him. Good point, actually. I agree. How nice that I finally met the master whose opinion aligns with my own.
Yeah.
So you like banging your head against the wall, master. That girl will never respond like a human. That's because she isn't. Let her appearance fool you and you'll suffer in the battle. She's got as much humanity in her as a box of hair. Get that through your head before it's too late. And down we go. The elevator descends, slow to a halt. The beautiful girl across from me flashes a beaming smile. It appears that it's time. Well then, it's been a pleasure meeting you. After giving a polite bow, she walks briskly towards the Colosseum, her long hair waving gently. The fierce giant trails after her, bellowing deeply. I step forward, but not without a bit of sadness for what I've just witnessed. The curtain has been raised on the 6th elimination battle. Clouds of sublimation spiral and long-trailed golden bird sings the arrival of dawn. When the moon rises in the southern sky, all impurities will be cleansed and a proper conclusion reached. Now, are you ready? As one massive servant. This will be like fighting a living fortress, huh? It'll be extremely hard to break down those walls. But you've improved too. If all he's got is brute strength, then we stand a chance at winning. And I think I messed up again because I forgot to switch Mystic Codes. As usual. It's not. We can still survive this. Live or die by the sword.
巨人殺しには慣れている。その矛、俺のアイアスを貫けるか。
無論です。私は使命のもと、主ともどもあなたたちを破壊します。
Let me see. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save, and I'm gonna lose on purpose as always, so I can show off what losing to him does. So let's just go guard all the way. Rani really likes buffing her servant, so there's that. That's nice. Ah, nice. Yeah, so Rani really likes buffing her servants. That's very much gonna be a problem. Yep. If you want, you can bring what's the name of the thing? Maleficent garments that remove their debuff. Yeah, and you can do that if you need. Alright, there we go. No. From the moment the command seals burn off my hand, I feel my strength seeping away. No, it's like the very life force is leaking out. If you'll excuse me, I have to go. It'll hurt less if you close your eyes. And off she goes. The beautiful exotic girl smiles gently at me, then turns to walk towards the light. Her honeyed sweet fragrance fills the air with a scent that's become familiar to me. Just a second. Okay, it's all good. The glowing aroma overwhelms my senses until I begin to melt under it, and eventually all goes black. And there's that. Anyway, that did not happen. And let's go for the good old... Where is it? Fortification. It was right. Guard, and we can attack, guard, and then we can just do a normal attack here. That's 2. Ah, no, he guarded. So yeah, he waits on the not odd numbers, the opposite, the pair. I don't know how to say it in English. Right, let's do a little bit of recovery. We have enough of those, so let's do that. I think I should attack this and do this. Go for the no. Yeah, no, go there. Then this. Let's try it. It's always good to keep your servant's health at maximum with this guy, because he does a lot of damage. We in turn also do a lot of damage. Not like we do a lot of damage. I mean to say we he's kind of predictable in a way. Alright, so again, we can just use as many resources as we can. Let's go for guard. Try to do that. You have a lot of these, so just splurge as much as you will need. Well, that was lucky. We guarded right on time. He still does a lot of damage, so that's something to look out for. Alright, we're at 5. We need one more. And there we go. Perfect. You just use pre-projection here. And then we guard just in case. Guard this. Alright. Rani really does like healing her guy. That sucks. We got that one right. That sucks. Oh yes, we got that right. Alright, so here comes the Noble Phantasm. Unlimited Blade works. I don't know which one does more damage, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of cheating, I guess you could say. Let's go for Fake Helix Sword, this, Fake Helix Sword and Break. We have to do as much damage as we possibly can, so let's take a look.
I am the bone, still is my body. I have another blade, not now twisted. Yeah, so man will so as I pray. Unlimited blade once.
There we go. We still got hit, but we're good. Seem familiar? Ah, we got 2,000 damage. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. The guy has 32k health. Ah, we're doing less damage now. That sucks. Break that. Alright, so next. Fake Helix Sword, and we're pretty done at this point, so I'm gonna save just in case. I am gonna heal him here just in case for this. Yeah, that sucks. It's gonna be doing stun on us. But when he has his Noble Phantasm ready, which sucks. Worst comes to worst, I'll have to use an elixir to get my MP back. It does kind of suck that I forgot to switch our stuff, but I guess it has to do. That's even, but we got one right. If you remember, his Noble Phantasm. Oh shit. Basically just almost one-shot us, so we need to, he's gonna use his Noble Phantasm on the last one, so we basically really need either to survive really well, and I'm gonna go ahead and recover just in case and do this. We need to be at our max amount of health if we're gonna survive this Noble Phantasm. Yep, just as I expected. Alright, we're good. We're good for now, and let's see. He can use his Noble Phantasm anytime, which is pretty much what makes me nervous. Alright, we can do this, this. Even. Yep, there we go. He uses his skill, we guard. That's nice. Alright, we're good. Still no. Yeah, I know. He's probably gonna. I think he's gonna do a buff, so just in case, let's go for this. It's really, it really does suck when we don't know what they're gonna do. Yep, he's getting the armistice thing again. We got a cheeky hit. 2 hits with a critical. We got stunned. Fuck, that's bad. Alright, and we're out of that too, so that's bad.
ゴッドフォースクローラー
And he's gonna use his Noble Phantasm, that's just wonderful. Yeah, pretty much all the worst possible things that can happen did. But from what I can see, he's gonna use all weights until there, I'm pretty sure.
測定せよ琥珀の鹿
He's gonna buff him, which sucks. Yeah, see, we're just gonna do a lot of damage, but still not enough. Ah, fuck, nope.
万物は誘拐し魂の純度はクオリアの一斉に降りる
He did it on 4.
トインクトラトリスメギストス手法
I think we're just dead.
放て
We may be over level, but yeah, that's no way we survive that. Alright, so he doesn't end 4, right? Let's hope we survive like this. And if we don't, then I'm gonna have to restart the battle. And switch to an actual and switch to an actual good Mystic Code. And not forget it like a dumbass.
工程の実行困難です
Look at it. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. A little bit because it's just a very long animation.
手法放て
Do we survive? We survived, barely. Alright, that's good. We survived that, at least.
すごいあれに耐えるなんて
With luck. Let's just use a pure ether. Just because it's better to get our health at max, even if we don't need it. Right. Let's just try this. Got that one. Nice. Awesome.
工程の実行困難です
Damn it. He has a fallible bolt. Oh, we got it. Unfortunately, we got stunned. But I don't think... Oh, God. Gee, that was a close one. Alright, thankfully he's just gonna do a... Pure Ether again. He's just gonna do a buff here, so let's just do as much damage as we can. This. We can waste this. Ah, fuck yes, Anchored Wing. I forgot about that. Ah, damn, so close. Alright, let's just use Ether Crystal, just in case. Shortcast, she's gonna go ahead and buff him up again. Let me see, I think we just better just guard here. This. Constitution, meaning he's tougher. Alright, he gets up once. 3000 HP, that's not good. Ah, damn it, of course he gets a crit off that. Okay, so let's try this. It should be okay. Immortal Red. God damn it! Stop using that. Then again, I guess Saber could also use it whenever she wanted. It was just alright. Damn it. By one thing. Alright, so let's try this. Hopefully we manage to... Alright, he's down. Again. Hopefully we manage to make enough damage this turn. I think so that next turn
当兵の実行困難です。
we should be able to kill him. Granted, we're doing less damage and
確率変動。
god damn it, he's using that thing, yeah, goddamn thing again. Master MP, Master MP. I don't want to use an elixir just for this. He's doing that fucking thing again. It's gonna be annoying. It's basically a war of attrition at this point. He's gonna keep using his thing until it exhausted it. So let's try this.
任せろ。いい対応だ。
Yeah, see? It is just a war of attrition. Damn it. As long as, there we go. As long as we kill him here. He's gonna do it again, isn't he?
確率変動。
I think he is. Ah, man, this is so annoying. Alright, let's go for this. No, he didn't, thank god. We actually have a shot at winning. And he's off buffed, so that's perfect. Alright, we won. Man, Lu Bu is such a annoying fight. Granted, I was a dumbass and didn't and forgot to switch around my Mystic code, so that's one of the reasons why it was so hard for me. But we still managed to do it. Ah, thank god it's done. Alright. So, an explosive roar rips through the silence of the Colosseum. The crazed warrior's death growl shakes the earth, and yet, the massive frame gradually disintegrates into thin air. And he's gone. Not a word to be spoken. The next moment, tranquility dominates the Colosseum once again. And she's completely shut down. The demise of the servant who has been her companion this whole time does not faze Rani. She whispers something as she traces the back of her hand where the command seal used to be. That can only last so long. Her fingertips are already disintegrating. Oh. She mumbles quietly as she raises her head. She has a smile on her face. It's over, isn't it? And she's gone, just like that. And now it's even sadder than Rin, because Rin, I don't know, Rin knew who she was, essentially. She knew what she wanted to do, she knew the risks and everything, and wanted to die for her cause. But Rani, I think she just wanted to find herself. Her teacher sent her here in this suicide mission, essentially, to find herself, and probably search more about the Grail. But, yeah, it's really just sad. The vanishing girl lips mouth goodbye, with hollow eyes and a sad little smile. Rani disappears, not even a hint of her fragrance remains in the virtual sea. And it's done, just like that. Rani's gone. Alright. Here we go, everything we know about Lu Bu. Gate halberd shot. Lu Bu, excellent at archery, was especially adept at shooting from horseback, earning him the nickname the Flying General. He He was very close with Liu Bei, one of the heroes of the Three Kingdoms era of the Chinese history, and considered him to be his brother. When Liu Bei found his army surrounded by Ji Ling, an ally of Lu Bu, Lu Bu went alone to meet with the head of the opposing sides in an effort to stop the impending bloodshed. Upon arriving at the gate of Ji Ling's encampment, he ordered that a halberd will be set to the ground at 150 paces from where he stood. When he turned to the two leaders, he said the following: "I will shoot an arrow, and if it hits the small blade sticking out of the side of that halberd, you withdraw your forces immediately. If I miss, you are free to slaughter each other down to the last man." Both the earth and the heaven aligned in perfect harmony, and Lu Bu's arrow hit the intended target, forcing Ji Ling to withdraw his forces. Red hair. Among men, Lu Bu; among horses, red hair. As Lu Bu was considered the most powerful warrior in China, so was his most favored horse, considered the most powerful steed to be found in the major kingdoms. The animal would allow no other person to ride it, or even allow anyone but Lu Bu to handle its reins. Its physical prowess was also legendary, and it has been said that Lu Bu managed to jump across a 30-meter wide moat while riding red hair. Fortitude B gives the ability to negate any type of mental interference. It also improves the damage done by melee attacks and increases one's bravery. However, as Lu Bu was summoned as a berserker, the importance of bravery has been made moot. Restless Soul B gives one the temperament of a lone wolf, unable and unwilling to settle in one place or serve one master. This person will never be able to follow greatness, yet is incapable of finding greatness on his own. This skill negates the effect of charisma effect of the same rank. General of Recursion. Lu Bu Feng Xiao, the traitorous general mentioned in Romance of Three Kingdoms. While he had considerable success in the field of battle, his legacy will be forever stained by his callous betrayal of the two men who took him in as a son. His military prowess elevated him to one of the strongest generals of the Three Kingdoms. Through his inability to trust led to his downfall. His lack of judgment was such that he slew Ding Wang, the first of many confidants he betrayed, at the urgings of Dong Zhao, who was frequently referred as a demon warlord. But once again, Lu Bu's true nature emerged as he ended up slaying Dong Zhao. After the second act of treason, he wandered around the provinces of North China, attempting to bring them all under his domination. However, his inability to rule led to his capture and execution by General Cao Cao. I think that's... is it Cao Cao or Xiao Xiao? I don't know, I really don't know how to pronounce that one. If anyone knows, please tell me. In the end, it was Lu Bu's hubris that brought him down, as he believed that he was the mightiest general alive, and no one could defeat him. And although his patron Cheng Gong was disappointed and disillusioned with him, he was able to use Lu Bu in his own machinations until his student's death. And that's everything we need to know. Alright, and that is that. We save here and we get ready for the last week. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed and I will see you next time for more A Fate Extra. Ciao.